Greetings everyone and welcome to Collector Corp. Today we're going to be looking at the Fortnite Battle Royale collection All-Terrain Kart and Drift. So this is a vehicle set obviously for the Battle Royale collection. Comes with a character that you already have two versions of. And yeah, I say we just open it up, have a look at it and see how it compares to the gliders, because they're the closest thing to the 80k that I have currently. And to start off with, because as I say, I've already got two of this exact character, let's have a look at Drift. So this is, to my knowledge, the second stage of Drift's evolution. And yeah, it's got some nice gold hair, some gold on everything really. It's pretty plain, pretty basic, but I mean, it's good to get a figure with this. There's a lot of lines that'll sell you a vehicle without a figure. So overall, it may be a character I've already got, but it's nice to get it. And going over articulation, you do have rotation at the neck, which, you know, allows for a bit of movement. You have complete rotation at the arms. And then that is it, which is pretty standard for these figures, unfortunately. They don't have too much articulation, but they're alright overall. For accessories, he doesn't come with back bling, but he does come with two of these. Technically, they're supposed to be dual pistols, but what they actually are is hand cannons. And yeah, he holds them pretty well. They look good. They're pretty basic. Just taking one out of his hand, you'll notice it's just plain grey. It's just, you know, no paint applications. The moulding is pretty good, but, you know, they're nothing special. And really, that's the case with this entire setup. You get a very basic figure that you can get in a lot of different ways with two very basic weapons. And yeah, that's really all it is. And that brings us on to the all-terrain kart, the ATK, basically a golf cart. And this thing is awesome. It's kind of weirdly scaled, and that's more to do with the fact that this is part of the Battle Royale collection, which is a weird scale. But it's a really neat little thing. The details are all there. You've got the little hanging burger and tomato head, which are very cute. You have a steering wheel on the inside, which doesn't rotate, unfortunately. It's solid there, but it's nice to have it, along with, there seems to be a little bit of a dashboard there. I'm going to move the light a little bit so you can see it a bit better. But yeah, that's pretty good. You have the detailing underneath, but realistically, you're not going to really see that much. You have the light on top. You've got a little llama on the front, which is pretty cute. The wheels do rotate, and they are connected together, the front ones, and then the back ones are also connected together, so they all move together. And it rolls pretty well. The grip on it allows it to go on, you know, carpet and stuff pretty easily. And then when it comes to other details, you've got the silver for the, I guess, exhaust. They're on both sides. They're used for the boost. You have a little sign with pickaxes on it, kind of like a cross sign. It's a bit of an interesting one. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be saying, but it's a nice little thing. You have a golf bag in the background, which is unfortunate there's no golf clubs in it, but I can understand why there wouldn't be. And then you do have a little flag, which is actually detachable if you want to take it off, or at least it came disassembled in the packaging. And yeah, that just clips in like so. You can rotate it slightly, and overall pretty good. As for connecting figures, you can connect them at the back with the little pegs there. So if I just take Drift, just peg him on there, and you know, that works. You won't fall off. Very good. Or if you want them driving, there's also two pegs on the inside. And how I would suggest doing it is actually only using one of those pegs, just so that you can actually put them side by side. If I can line up the peg, I'll be able to actually show what it looks like when driving. There we go. So when driving, it just looks like that. And I think that really works. As I say, you can then put another character on the other side. This is a 4-seat vehicle, so technically you can put two characters in the back. And yeah, overall, that really works for me. I'm a huge fan of this, but yeah, let's get on to some comparisons with some other Battle Royale stuff, and yeah, let's get into it. And getting everything together, we of course have the Laser Chomp glider, which comes with a bounce pad, and the Meltdown glider, which just has a regular stand on it. And yeah, obviously the 80k isn't going to be as high as these. These are on flight stands. It makes a lot more sense. But in terms of actual, you know, physical size compared to the actual, you know, vehicles themselves, so to speak, I'd say it works really well. The 80K is larger than both the Shark and the Glider, and that makes a lot of sense. You know, a golf cart, they're not the biggest vehicles in the world, but they would be larger than some Sharks, I'm pretty sure, at least in terms of, like, overall, like, dimensions. And then when it comes to a paraglider, yeah, paraglider's going to be smaller than a golf cart. That's just kind of how things are. And overall, just rotating everything just to get a better idea of length. Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with that size comparison. I think everything works pretty well there, and as with most of this stuff, it all feels connected. There's a lot in common in the styles, and that is mostly because of the game, but also this entire range is really well suited to itself, if that makes any sense. And yeah, it works really well. But in any case, that is going to be the end of this review. I'm a huge fan of this. I think it's a really cool addition to my collection, and I'm really happy I picked it up, honestly. It's one of the things where vehicles are so hard to get in larger scales, so whenever I have a smaller scale thing, I like to get vehicles for it. I get my vehicles for my 3 3/4 Star Wars, and now I've got some actual vehicles beyond the gliders for my Fortnite collection. So on that note, that's going to be it for the video. So thanks for watching. Like if you liked it, subscribe if you're new around here, and ring that bell so you never miss an upload. If you are interested in reviews, I get a new one out every Tuesday and Friday, as well as a bunch of other content throughout the week. And if you subscribe, you'll see it every time it's uploaded. But otherwise, that's it from me, and yeah, bye!